1800 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sadia Sattar. First, the headlines. Prime Minister will launch Kamyab Pakistan program tomorrow, under which loans worth 1400 billion rupees will be disbursed among 3.7 million families across the country. Joint naval exercise Naseem al-Bahr between Pakistan Navy and Royal Naval Forces of Saudi Arabia commenced at Karachi today. A vigorous campaign to achieve complete vaccination against COVID-19 continues across the country, with enforcement of suspension of services to unvaccinated. An international virtual conference held in the United States has termed Hindutva a strategy of Indian government based on violence, hatred and terrorism. And North Korea has accused the United Nations Security Council of applying double standards over military activities among member states of world body. In the national T20 at Rawalpindi, in the first match, Northern have set a victory target of 182 for Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan will inaugurate Kamyab Pakistan program tomorrow, under which loans worth 1400 billion rupees will be disbursed among 3.7 million families across the country. Finance Minister Shaukat Tareen said in a statement that Kamyab Pakistan program would be a major initiative in the government's efforts to alleviate poverty by empowering the deprived segments of the society and by supporting them to transform their lives. He said the program would also link the low-income groups with banks through microfinance institutions. The finance minister said it also reflects the sense of state's responsibility towards its weaker segments of the society. The program will have 5 components, under which the farmers will get interest-free loans, financing would be made for a business up to 500,000 rupees, and financing on easy installments would be extended for construction of houses. Similarly, linking of successful skilled-based scholarship scheme and Sehat Insaf card are also part of this initiative. Interior Minister Sheikh Rashid Ahmed has appreciated the operational capabilities and performance of Pakistan. During a visit, he visited to Pakistan Navy dockyard today in Karachi. The minister said the nation has pride over the services and sacrifices of Pakistan Navy during peace and war times. The minister was briefed about the operational strength of the Pakistan Navy and various aspects of the naval operation. Major Joint Naval Exercise Naseem al-Bahr 13 between Pakistan Navy and Royal Naval Forces of Saudi Arabia commenced at Karachi today. The exercise is aimed to consolidate the existing strong bilateral relations between Pakistan Navy and Royal Saudi Naval Forces. The exercise includes joint conduct of maritime security operations across the traditional and non-traditional warfare domains, thus enhancing interoperability between both the navies. Besides, naval ships of both navies' aviation units and aircraft of RSAF will also participate in this exercise. During the first phase, various training exercises were organized on board PN and RSNF ships and harbor facilities. Special Representative to the Prime Minister on Religious Harmony, Hafiz Tahir Mahmood Ashrafi, has urged the need for collective efforts to ensure progress and prosperity of the country. Addressing a news conference in Lahore today, he said that incumbent government is striving for good relations with all Islamic countries. He said that skilled Pakistani labor workforce is going to Kuwait after 12 years with considerable efforts of present government. A vigorous campaign to ensure 100% vaccination against COVID-19 continues across the country, with enforcement of suspension of services to unvaccinated. In compliance of instructions issued by the National Command and Operations Center, special teams at district and tehsil level are checking the people in different sectors, particularly transport and education, to ensure mobility of only vaccinated people. In Multan and Nowshera, inspection teams checked the transport today and taken into custody a number of vehicles found in violation of restrictions. In federal capital Islamabad, district administration team sealed several hotels, restaurants and markets today for violating vaccination instructions. The teams inspected the vaccination status of people and registered cases against violators. Pakistan has congratulated to the government and the people of Germany on German Unity Day being celebrated today. In a tweet, Foreign Office spokesperson Asim Iftikhar said that 2021 marks the 70th year of the establishment of our diplomatic relations. He said that a number of activities will be undertaken to take our relations to greater heights. This is Radio Pakistan. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the All Parties Hurriyat Conference and other Hurriyat leaders have condemned the nocturnal raids by Indian Army, paramilitary forces, police and other agencies on the residences of Kashmiri political leaders, activists and traders. According to Kashmir Media Service, the APHC and organizations in their separate statements issued in Srinagar termed the raids as an example of the worst kind of lawlessness. They urged India to shun its military arrogance, recognize the ground reality in the territory and allow the Kashmiri people to decide their future by exercising their right to self-determination. Hurriyat leaders Abdul Samad Inqilabi and Javed Ahmed Mir in their statement sought the intervention by the international community for peaceful settlement of the Kashmir dispute to avert a big war in the region. Meanwhile, India's infamous National Investigation Agency conducted raids at multiple locations in Kashmir Valley and Jammu region. The sleuths of NIA, assisted by Indian paramilitary forces and police, carried out searches at 9 locations in Poonch district. An international online conference titled Dismantling Global Hindutva, held in the United States, has termed Hindutva a strategy based on violence, hatred and terrorism. The conference was addressed by speakers from leading universities in the world, and over 600 academies attended the online event. The speakers said Hindutva is a political philosophy styled after European fascism of the early 20th century, an ideology that privileged a cult of personality and authoritarian leadership. They said, in the name of Hindutva, the Indian government has instituted discriminatory policies and the introduction of religious discrimination through controversial Indian citizenship laws. In the United Kingdom, local community has expressed their serious concerns over the efforts of the Indian government to export its Hindutva mindset into British society. The British citizens, in their opinions, blame neo-Nazi Indian regime of polluting the mindset of peaceful and harmonious societies outside. They said Indian campaign is nothing but a form of prejudice and bigotry against Muslims. North Korea has accused the United Nations Security Council of applying double standards over military activities among member states of world body. The director of the North Korean Foreign Ministry's Department of International Organizations, Jo Cho-soo, in a statement said the council remains silent about U.S. joint military exercises and weapons tests with allies while taking issue with the North Korea's self-defensive activities. He said this is a denial of impartiality, objectivity and equilibrium. In Mali, a United Nations peacekeeper has been killed and 3 others injured in an explosion of improvised device in Kidal region. The opening ceremony of 53rd World Military Shooting Championship Shotgun 2021 was held in Lahore under the auspices of International Military Sports Council. According to Inter-Services Public Relations, the International Military Sports Council International Shooting Championship is being organized at Lahore Garrison Shooting Gallery of Pakistan Army for the second time. Over 50 participants, including 41 international shooters from Russia, France, Sri Lanka, Palestine, Kenya, are participating in the event with motto, Friendship Through Sports. In the National T20 Cup at Rawalpindi against Northern Khyber Pakhtunkhwa were 85 for 3 in 11 overs a short while ago. Batting first, Northern set a victory target of 182 runs for a loss of 7 wickets in allotted 20 overs. The second match will be played between Southern Punjab and Central Punjab at 7:30 p.m. And finally, the weather update. Mainly dry weather is expected in most plain areas of the country during the next 24 hours. However, rain, wind, thunder shower is expected in upper and central Punjab, upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, do log on to our website radio.gov.pk.